Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? No, I'm not in Jamaica. I'm in Canada right now. And the weather is getting warm. I'm so happy, yes. Now, did I go outside like this today? No, I had a cardigan on. But I mean, this is like thin, right? It's not like thick or a winter jacket. I didn't wear a winter jacket. I had a cardigan on. I could have done okay with just the cardigan. But this is a good thing. Now, will it get freaking hot this summer? They say so, but I don't know. So we're gonna... Okay, so my Christina's actual student permit, student visa application supporting documents. So now, outside of the usual things that they want you to attach, there are some additional supporting documents that you can attach to help strengthen your profile. I had a letter of explanation. I had an affidavit of support from my parents and an affidavit of support from my aunt because I was going to live with my aunt in Canada. Now, here is what these documents said. Now, because I had an assistant, because I got rejected the first time, so when I went back to go and reapply, I had assistance from an immigration consultant. He basically took the information that I would have put in the explanation letter and all of that and refined it and made it his own. Now, I don't have access to that. Why don't I have access to that? It never mattered to me. I was just trying to get a visa. Same. Well, I gave him an email saying what I would put in my explanation letter. So I'm going to read it to you guys just to give an idea of what I thought was relevant at the time in terms of an explanation letter. Now, you can always Google samples. Google sample of explanation letter, visa, student visa, Canada application thing. Okay. So I'm going to give you an example of one, my letter of explanation, two, what my parents' affidavit of support letter said, and three, what my aunt's affidavit of support letter said, right? To give you an idea of format, information, all of that, that could be helpful in terms of your application, right? Because all you want to do is give a strong application so that you're not get rejected. And getting rejected is not just so much about feeling bad, it's just a waste of money because you have to reapply. And the application right now is about $235, right? I don't know if you have to pay for the biometrics again, maybe, but you could be paying for it all over again. I know for sure that I had to pay the money twice. So here we go with regards to what I put in my letter of explanation. No, don't take these words verbatim and say, well, I'm going to make this my own explanation letter. Remember, I'm not an immigration consultant. This is just my experience based on when I was submitting my application at the time, right? You can always Google samples of explanation letters. It's not because I did it and I was successful means that you can do the same. Puss and dog now have the same look, right? So take the information with a grain of salt and seek counsel if you feel like you need help from an immigration lawyer. There is a link to an immigration lawyer in the link below. So feel free to check out Stupart Law and ask questions or ask for support in terms of using a representative for your application, right? So here is what I said in my explanation letter. Dear officer, having obtained a bachelor's degree in architectural studies, my intentions are to further equip myself with skills and qualifications to accompany my architectural career by pursuing a postgraduate certificate in project management. I have chosen to pursue this desire in Canada due to its high academic standard, high quality of affordable education, and globally recognized certification. Humber College is my chosen Canadian institution because of its known reputation for possessing highly qualified faculty members who cater to the highest standards recognized internationally. After having completed my year-long course, my intentions are to return to my country with project management professionals certification to enhance my job opportunities and options as a junior architect and professional project manager in my home country, Jamaica. And I think the reason why I put that at the end is because they need proof that you're not going to run off in their country. I know that, you have the opportunity to apply for a work permit. So I don't know what the verbiage is like if you want to put that, you want to apply for a work permit to give back to the country or to give back to the economy or to give back in the skills that you've learned in the country to help to enhance the country's economy, any kind of fancy Nancy, to be good, right? So this is essentially what my letter of explanation said. I sent it to the immigration consultant, and he said that he will tweak it and incorporate it and incorporate what I said and put it a part of my application, right? So don't take this verbatim, right? But it's just an idea of what I had. He said there was no problems with it at the time, and that he will include it as part of what he will put together for me, right? So the information is there. And now, did I return to my country after? I was able to apply for a work permit, right? So that is legal. It's fine for me to do that and stay here and work, as long as my intents aren't to work here illegally or to run off in the country, right? So that was my letter of explanation. Now, the affidavit of support. So I'm going to read a letter to you, and I'm going to put just like things that you can fill in the blank with your own information, right? Or your own parent information, or whoever is going to support you, right? So I'm not going to read out my father's information or anything like that, okay? So here's what my affidavit of support from my parents read. My name is such and such. I am X years old, and I work in the capacity of A, and I currently live at this place, on this street, in this parish, in this country. Full stop, right? I, name of your parent, do hereby solemnly swear. He's very like Oliver Twist, fancy language. Do hereby solemnly swear and declare as under that my nationality is Jamaican, my passport number is, and it is issued in this city on this day of this year. That I am employed as this with this company since this time, and my monthly income is this much dollars. That I am sponsoring my daughter Christina, who resides at this place, in this parish, in this country, who is undertaking postgraduate studies in project management at Humber College, Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The duration of this course is 2 semesters, beginning in January of 2014 to August 2014. I undertake to provide full financial support during her stay at Humber College, or Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning. That's the name of the school. So don't look up the proper name of the school, right? So that don't put Humber College. Put the proper name of the school, Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning, right? So I undertake to provide full financial support for her stay at Humber, including her tuition fees of X amount of money per semester and living expenses of up to X amount of money per month. Per semester. I wish it was per month. Per semester, right? And where he gets that information from is from the CIC website, right? The CIC website tells you how much money you need to have per semester or per year of the time that you're there. And he takes that information and he puts it in there that he will provide that money during that time, right? So I, parent, do declare that the information is true to the best of my knowledge. And here is my signature. And then with that, he provides proof of identification like his passport, because he calls up in there that he is Jamaican and based on his passport. So he shows proof of identity. And then along with that is like a job letter stating that, you know, okay, this person actually works at this company and actually makes this salary, and call us if you need to. And then alongside that is a bank statement where the bank is saying this person actually has the money that they're saying that they're going to pay based on that letter, right? So not in those words, but the bank will just say that, okay, this person this is their name, this is the bank account that they have with us as of this date, and this is how much money is in the bank account. The bank knows how to write proof of funds statement, right? So you don't need to tell them what needs to put in there. They just need to write a letter, right? And then alongside that is also a letter from my aunt saying that she's going to provide accommodations for me, right? So here's what my aunt's letter said, right? So she says, "Dear Sir, Madam, this is to verify that I will be providing room and board which includes all the attendant living expenses for my niece, Christina. Christina will be living with me during the period of her study from January 2014 to August 2014, because what you're trying to say is that the intent is to leave after school, right? Until you get a work permit, okay? So, and as she pursues her project management postgraduate certificate program at Humber Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning. So she also used the full name of the school, right? Without, she didn't like counsel with my daddy. They all both did it separately, and they both used the correct school name, okay? So use the correct school name. Don't just say Humber College or Centennial College if that's not the legal school name, okay? She says that she's a Canadian citizen and she's very happy to support my niece during her stay. Attached is my proof of relationship. So she puts her birth certificate, my mother's birth certificate to show that they're sisters, and then my birth certificate to show that I am the daughter of her sister. And here's her proof of citizenship, and then here's her proof of employment. And then proof of employment just is a letter from her job that says that she is employed and she makes this salary per annum, and she, based on that, the consulate will say that, okay, she seems to be capable to support this person in her plights, along with the letter from my father, right? So that is an example of the additional documents that I attached to my application to help support my application, right? Where do you put this? In the bottom. So after you scroll down to the checklist area, there is a part that says client information. I attached it to that part of the thing. What I also attached there is my police certificate. So I know that on the website there is no check police certificate, obviously explicit, that you need to provide it. So I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, do all that wonderful stuff, and share this with your friends. See you in the next video.